Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while since I have done an update video on Floki, but they have been red hot lately. Here's a 7-day chart. They got a huge pump about 4 or 5 days ago. Specifically, they're up 19% on the week, vastly outperforming the rest of the market. So I figure now is as good a time as ever to do a little update video. So let's just dive right in. What caused the price increase? Why is this coin up 20% on the week? Well, it's a couple things. Number one, it is their birthday. It was yesterday. They turned 2. So this is not one of those super old 2017, 2018 meme coins. They were just created 2021. They didn't even have their big pump until about 6 months ago, a year and a half in January, February of this year. So this still is a newer meme coin, even though people still kind of refer to it as an old school classic coin. Not quite like that. So anyways, obviously Floki was celebrated with style. The coin was mentioned, Floki was mentioned 5.2 million times on Twitter. So a lot of times you see those coins celebrate and they're in the trending section with 10, 20,000 tweets. Nope, Floki 5.2 million. Shows the brand name recognition. They did a big giveaway right here, $2,000 to 4 lucky winners, $500 each. That's always good to see. And on the same day, because of the hype around their birthday, their TikTok, most coins don't even have a TikTok. Their TikTok reached 20,000 followers. I'm not too familiar with TikTok. That sounds like a lot. So good for them. Good for them. But the biggest update that caused the price increase, it was hype going into the roadmap update release. So we've seen this with a lot of other projects like Volt Inu. You know, when the project comes out like 2 years ago, they do their first roadmap. It usually lasts about a year. And then afterwards, they need to release an updated roadmap where they just show everyone they're committed. And these are the things that they're going to focus on. It almost always causes a huge price pump. That's what happened here. So let's just kind of dive over it. They call it the 2023 roadmap. So what are the big changes in it? So what are they going to focus on? Number one, FlokiFi locker major upgrade. FlokiFi is the token locker where another coin can lock part of the token supply in Floki. Just shows their trust in the Floki brand. In return, Floki tweets about them to get a little partnership attention, etc. Win-win partnership. So the upgrade here is it will introduce native payments, a referral program, burn functionality, lock extension, and support V3 position LPs. So that's a lot right there. The big ones, I'd say, probably burn functionality. So now a token can say, okay, I'm going to lock 30% of my token supply, and then I want you to burn X% of that every week, every day, every month. Burns are key, especially in meme coins. That is good. Also, the native payments part, that's pretty cool as well. I like that. What else? Redesign of FlokiFi website. So we saw this with Baby Doge recently. BabyDogeSwap.com. That's different than BabyDoge.com. Baby Doge Swap did a big redesign. They just brought all their DeFi sort of, trinkets, whatever, parts of the DeFi ecosystem under one website. So you didn't need to go to 5 different websites. It looks like that's what Floki's going to do. Devs are in the final stages of a slicker, cooler Floki redesign, which is aimed at making FlokiFi Locker the most user-friendly locker protocol in the industry. It wouldn't surprise me if there's sort of a burn portal on there where you can see exactly how many Floki tokens are being burned every day, every minute, every month, everything in real time. I've seen that in other projects. That is very, very popular. Let's move on. What else is on the roadmap? Major DeFi lending and borrowing integration. We are in the final stages of integrating with the biggest lending protocol on the BNB chain, also the second biggest DeFi protocol on the entire chain, and this integration should go live anytime soon. This will significantly reduce sell pressure as users who need funds can use their Floki tokens as collateral to borrow stablecoins and other major assets. So if you're into DeFi, this is it. This is good. I don't know what this big DeFi protocol is. The popular one on the BNB chain. It will go live next week, tentatively. I believe that that's this week since the roadmap came out last week, about 4 or 5 days ago. Very exciting. What else is on the roadmap? This is probably the biggest thing right here, the Valhalla mainnet. So Valhalla is their play-to-earn game, and it's actually a very popular play-to-earn game. It's not just a little game the teams sort of cheaply create just to say that they created a game. It's getting a lot of use right here. So what's the update? The mainnet, it's set to go on live mainnet this year. So the game has been out a while. I guess they still technically call it a beta version, or it's an alpha version that still has some final sort of bugs that they're fixing. But the mainnet version will feature open world, an in-game economy that integrates the Floki token and allows play to earn, battle arenas, and a Chinese version that will help capitalize on the ballooning gaming and crypto interest in China. So that's great right there. With Floki, you always see them kind of hitting sort of foreign markets, Indonesia, Turkey, now China, etc., burgeoning China market. Hong Kong, they're legalizing a lot of retail trading, so they are targeting that. That doesn't surprise me at all. It's a great move. It also looks like this mainnet version is going to have more of a focus on the play to earn. It already is a play to earn game, but I guess in this open world economy section of the game, there's just more areas to spend your Floki tokens, earn your Floki tokens, cater to the P2E version of the game. If you haven't seen the game, this is just a little 20-second clip what it looks like here. I don't know if that's like a little dance they were just doing there. It's a battle game, remember? PD battle game. Pretty cool, 3D and everything. I like that. This is in Viking sort of battle war style. Very cool. I'm not really a hardcore gamer, but I like that one. What else has caused the price increase lately? There's been some new exchange listings. Nothing radical because Floki's pretty much already on everything. They're on Binance. They're on KuCoin, they're on all the big ones. But let's see, they got listed on Turkey's top exchange. So again, this ties in with them always kind of hitting up new markets, the new sort of underserved markets. BitKai, I think that's how you pronounce it, BitKai, Turkey's leading exchange with over 5 million users. They are registered on that. Very cool. Turkey users will now have the convenience of purchasing Floki directly with their Turkish lira, the country's national currency. You can go Turkish fiat straight to Floki. You don't need to go stablecoin or Bitcoin in between. I like that. Here's another exchange, WooX. They just listed Floki. I'm not quite sure where this one's from. I think maybe the Asia region, maybe Singapore. I'm just guessing, but it's good. More exchanges are always the better than talking about exchanges. So it's already listed on Binance and Binance US. So Binance has now added Floki to the metaverse and gaming categories. This is pretty cool. Floki is more than just a meme coin. They're really starting to get recognized for having this great game, this Valhalla play to earn game, which a lot of people are using and liking it. Now check this out right here. So now this was unrelated to Binance, but it came out the same day. This poll by Play to Earn Daily, top blockchain games with the highest social engagement on BNB. Floki was number one, ahead of Axie Infinity, Gala game, Stepano, it's a play to earn game, Magicraft game, Floki game. The Valhalla game was the number one play to earn game by social engagement of, I believe, that was the last week when they put this poll out. Very impressive. So some more partnerships here. So this I covered in my last videos here, but the International Table Tennis Federation, the ITTF, they had their World Championship, like the Super Bowl of ping pong. It was 3 weeks ago in South Africa. Here it is right here. Floki sponsors that right on the side. Prominent sponsorship, not like hidden upstairs or not blurry or anything. Right there, right on the side of the court. I like it. Also, Floki, they've announced the launch of University of Floki. This is one thing I have not seen with any other coin. A University of Floki will provide valuable knowledge and insights while accelerating utility and awareness for the Floki ecosystem. So they don't really get into too many specifics, but it will probably be educating you about crypto in general and specifically about the Floki ecosystem. I don't know if it's going to be like online classes, something like that. Is there going to be some sort of game function to it as well? Like the higher scores you get in tests or whatnot, you earn Floki tokens, whatever it is. It sounds cool. Drop a comment down below. Floki Army, I love hearing from you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Be back later with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.